years old, I was in a band called The Last Wish. We were awful. No, we were horrible. I was obsessed with bands like The Cure and The Smiths and Joy Division, everything from the UK. I loved it, right? So everything I sang was like this, and I would sing songs and it would come out like I was from England. No, seriously. If you have the album called The Answers by Blue October, do y'all have that? Anybody have it? Okay, well, when you're on the way home tonight, if you have it in your car, pop that shit in and listen to a little track, or don't, called Tomorrow. And you can totally hear this accent, tomorrow, find a way to die. I was like channeling some fucked up Morrissey shit or something, you know, but it's there forever. But anyway, I was 16 years old. I was in a band called The Last Wish. You know, I was in high school, and when you're in high school and you're in a band, you know, it's to pick up chicks, right? And I was the lead singer. So, no, I was in it to change the world with my lyrics. We were playing this little gig downtown Houston called the Last Concert Cafe. Thank God. I found out later that it was a whorehouse. No, seriously, it was a whorehouse, like fronted as like a live music venue. And at 16 years old, I was playing whorehouses, so I had the street cred like instantly. But I remember one night specifically. It's a night that changed my life forever. I was playing a show with The Last Wish, and I came up to the leader of the band, Greg, and I said to him, hey man, I've got this song that I've been working on. I'd like to go up and I'd like to play it after we're done. And he's like, of course you would. In fact, when I was 16, I had this ego that was like so huge, because I guess, I don't know. He's like, yeah, go ahead. So I went up there on stage all by myself with my acoustic guitar, and I played my skills. And everybody was just dead quiet. Right after I finished, they were just dead quiet. Their mouths were like... And what does my brain think? I'm thinking, I just blew them the fuck away. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm so good. Wow, with my 3-chord song ass, you know? And so I go home that night just on this natural high, you know, like, wow, that felt good. And I wake up in the morning, and my dad comes in to wake me up, and he says, oh, Justin, there's something going on. We just got a call from Greg Hammond, you know, it's the leader. His father called my father and said, we need to hold a parents' meeting. So when he told me this, my dad looked concerned, but I was like, no, dude, this is fucking badass. They were so blown away that they're going to put all their money together and they're going to get us like this huge fucking record deal, right? Because of my song. So I roll up, you know, I remember me and my crew, 3 deep, my mom, my dad, myself. We get in our Pinto, and we drive to Bel Air, because that's where the meeting was held. We lived in kind of the hood, and Bel Air was like, who, Bel Air? So we pull up, and I remember it, these big-ass wooden doors, and push them open, and I remember just kind of being like slow motion. I was like, what's up? I'm here, y'all. We can start this shit. And my parents are like, what are we doing here? So we come into the living room, and everybody's sitting around in a big circle, right? All the parents and all the people in the band with me. And my dad's sitting right here. My mom's sitting right here, her cute little self, you know, and I remember Greg Hammond's dad leans forward, and I remember Greg Hammond's dad because he had this really fucked up beard. Like a piece was here, a piece was like up by his nose and shit, and a piece was down here. I couldn't like look at him. It was weird. But But I remember he goes, let's call this meeting to order, please. And I'm like, damn, this is some serious shit. I'm 16 years old, like, here we go. And he said, I'm expecting the best. And he says, we're worried about the lead singer. We don't agree with what Justin sang about last night, and I think we're here to talk about it. I personally don't want my child in a band with him. I'm sitting back going, what the fuck? This isn't what I expected, you know? Where's the record deal? And of course my dad sits back and he looks at me like, what the fuck did you do? You know? And it gets real uncomfortable all of a sudden. Everything gets very uncomfortable, and all the parents are looking at my parents, not me. Looking at my parents, my sweet little mom. She's sitting there, you know, her sweet little Christian lady, you know, with her legs crossed, just kind of. And I noticed that her blood's a little boiling, you know, and she's getting a little uncomfortable, and so, you know, she doesn't really know what to say, so she stands up all of a sudden, grabs a lamp and says, fuck your lamp! Boom! Glass everywhere, right? All of a sudden everything goes in slow motion, gangster rap starts playing, and my dad stands up and says, fuck y'all, we out, let's bounce! That didn't happen that way at all, but I'd like to think that would have been really cool, you know, for them to just have my back like that. But I remember I leaned forward and I was like, okay, I think I've got a solution for you, Mr. Hammond. I'm going to go ahead and quit the band, and I'm going to start another band called Blue October. And and so thank you very much for your time. Let's bounce. And we all got back in the Pinto and drove back home. And I remember it being a very important night because I remember sitting in the back seat, and my dad was in front of me here, my mom was in front of me there, and I remember sitting there thinking, wow, all that from just one song, you know. And I also remember thinking, I'm 16 years old, and that's the last time I'm going to let anybody tell me what I can and can't say in a song. So we got home and pulled into the driveway, and my dad, of course, he walks in, opens the door, and he's like, wow, that's fucking 2 hours I won't get back of my life, you know. I could have been fishing. And then my mom hangs up her little purse, hangs up her jacket, and then she sits down on the couch, crosses her leg, gets her little boo-boo or woo-boo or whatever the fuck it is, it's the blanket. And she goes, well, Jess, why don't you sing me this song? Because they weren't at the show, right? So I'm thinking, oh shit. Watch out, Mom, I'm about to fuck you up. I didn't say that either because my dad, but it's going, you know. Yeah, but I said, oh, are you sure? Okay. So I remember sitting on our fake ass wood floors, and she was sitting, and 16 years old, and I played her this. singing. I'm so scared. Empty bed, but all of my sheets are gone. They're wrapped around me and you, and all is quiet with the drop of my gun. 'Cause I just wanna be alone. To anyone, but maybe life's not for everyone. And my mom's like, "What the fuck are you kidding me? What are you so sad about? You're 16 years old. What do you have to be sad about?" She's hollering in the other room, "Danny, Danny, come in here." My dad's name's Danny. "Danny, come in here, something's wrong with our son. We need to have a parents meeting or something." Wait, we already did that. So the next day I was put on Paxil.